Hello everybody! Today we are diving into some cool tricks, I hope, to show one of my favorite feature, the creation of local MCP server in Visual Studio 2022. As you can see, we have a brand new local MCP server console app. Probably you won't see it right away because you have to install, and please do that by um, typing that in your console inside Visual Studio. You have to simply run this command .NET new install Microsoft.Extensions.AI.Templates, because this is a preview template, so probably you won't see it. Anyway, you have to use this guy over here to create a brand new and easy to use, I have to say, template for creating servers, MCP servers. But I'm going to show you, hopefully, a project in which I already used that template. So if I don't get it wrong, you can use this stuff like here. Is already added to the solution very well. So we can manage to have a look. If I close all the windows. Okay, the projects is here. As you can see, you have a server JSON file in which you specify some basic stuff, the description of your MCP server, and other stuff not important right now. The cool thing is that you can set a tool that will be used by your LLM simply by describing it. If you are new to MCP is a communication protocol to allow your LLM, a large language model, or your agent, more in general, that uses inside an LLM to communicate with the outer world and use some tools. You give to the agent. For example, we can provide our agent with a new functionality like get a random number, but you can do whatever you want. You can add some functionality to retrieve data from a local database or send an email, everything you have in mind. But the cool thing is that you have to describe the functionality. So once your agent is connected to your MCP server, it can recognize the right tool based on the description you provided and use it accordingly. So if you specify the goal for your agent or your LLM to please generate for me a random number, it can simply use this guy over there, get a random number, and you can do several different things. But the magic trick is to specify by this cool description what is the functionality, and keep in mind it's the only way for your LLM to describe and choose the right tool based upon the description you give. You can also have this readme.md that gives you some cool info about this package. I'm using it right away in Visual Studio, but you can use also in Visual Studio Code. So it's now time to test it. In my environment, I just have here GitHub Copilot that is an LLM or a collection of LLM that can assist you in coding, as you well know. But the cool thing is I just added this MCPServer. So this is at disposal of our coding environment. So if I say use the MCP server I gave you and give me a random number. Keep in mind this is not perfect. It's very important to choose a pretty powerful LLM. You have to set the agent mode, but as you can see, the GitHub Copilot recognizes correctly the function. In fact, it is selecting get a random number. The parameters are correct, minimum and maximum value. You have the possibility to allow always or only for one shot the use of this tool. We say allow for now, and the random number is 73, and it's correct. So you can see that it's all right. Bear in mind, we are working inside the same project in which we defined the MCP server. So indeed, GitHub Copilot is cool enough to give us some extra info, but you can use it anyway in Visual Studio. You can use in other projects. And you can choose others MCP server. You have the ones built in with GitHub Copilot that allows Copilot to write, make pushes, and so many operations you do with your GitHub repository. So very cool. I think MCP tools are the future right away. And you can set another one by specifying this file, an MCP JSON file. You can name your server. You can choose the type of connection. If you run it locally, you can use standard I/O. But you can expose it only via HTTP, so you can generate you can specify an MCP server not living in your local PC, and you can give access to your favorite LLM uh, to many additional features. So I do encourage you to dive into this. Keep in mind this template is in preview for now, but I have to say that it works pretty well. Thank you. I decided to make this video because I'm having a good time in the AI mastery community of Edward Honor, and thank you very much, and follow my channel for more. Bye.